Let's welcome in American TV personality, entrepreneur, and someone very familiar with the city of Chicago. It's Kristin Cavallari.
Hi.
Kristin, thanks so much for joining Ryan Sweeney and I right here on Cubs Live. And today, the age-old question, it remains. You're throwing out the first pitch.
I know.
Are you throwing from the mound or are you throwing from the front?
I have to go mound. I'm not gonna cheat.
I like it.
Okay. How's the arm feeling right about now?
You know, I need to warm up, honestly, but I've been practicing. I've made my two boys practice with me.
Oh,
so.
okay. Have they been helpful?
Yeah, they have. Well, we're gonna find out in a few minutes.
Okay. So when you got the news that you were throwing out the first pitch, were you nervous? Were you excited? Were you anxious? What was the range of emotions like?
I was really excited. I mean, honestly, this is a huge honor to be here and to be doing this. And I have to give credit to my two sons because they're the biggest Cubs fans on the planet. I was really excited, and now that I'm here, I'm a a little nervous.
Okay. Your two boys, who's your favorite player? That's the question, because you guys got here pretty close to first pitch. It might be tough to wrangle in some autographs.
PCA is like
goes without
weird.
Yeah, imagine that. Yeah. They just got signed jerseys, though, and they are over the moon. They are so incredibly excited. So their day has already been made, and it hasn't even started.
Were you a baseball fan growing up? Like, who was your favorite team or player?
So my mom's whole side of the family grew up in Chicago, so Cubs has always been my team. And
Okay.
since I was probably in middle school, I was coming to games. Obviously, I don't live here anymore, but when I come back, I still come to games. And so, yeah, we are a Chicago sports family all around.
Love it.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Cubs memory here at Wrigley Field as a child or as an adult?
Honestly, probably more as an adult with some of my best friends who are actually here. They have season tickets behind home plate, and so just the excitement and the energy of being in those seats is just so much fun.
Okay, good old-fashioned day at the ballpark. I need to know what is at the top of the list when it comes to Kristin Cavallari's menu, and what's at the bottom of the list? What are you steering clear of, and what do you say, I can't get out of Wrigley Field until I have this?
Oh, gosh. I mean, I guess, peanuts always, a hot dog, you have to, and a beer. I mean, the classics, Those are the only times I'll have a hot dog is at a baseball game.
Does anybody really go and get Cracker Jacks? Cracker Jacks, I feel like a little outdated. Back in when the song was invented.
I know,
they might be stale.
They're definitely stale. My kids would probably mess around with them a little bit.
Okay, there's a whole lot better popcorn up there than Cracker Jacks. Not to disparage the people at Cracker Jack, but either way.
So not to talk baseball, Cole said entrepreneur, and I have to ask this because my wife wanted me to ask this. Uncommon James, your jewelry line. She wanted to know, where do you get your inspiration for your jewelry line?
Oh, well, I appreciate
She loves it. She loves it.
Thank you. No, that's awesome. It depends. I really lean on my everyday life for what's going on. I went to Greece last summer. I designed a collection while I was in Greece. So, it just depends on what's going on in my life. I pull on my everyday inspiration and the trends, too. I'm paying attention to the runway and what's going on in that world.
Okay.
But thanks for asking me about it.
Sure.
I went to my store yesterday in the West Loop.
How's everything operating?
It's great.
Everything
is good. Yeah.
Cole need to come over and be the manager.
We don't have to get rid of anybody
you
now,
guys
do
should
we?
just go pop in without them knowing and then report back.
Absolutely. We'll be secret shoppers.
Yes.
What's next for you after the ball game today? How long are you in Chicago, and what are some of the stops that you have to hit?
Well, we're going to go to Sluggers after this. My kids love the batting
I was just there last night.
Are you getting in the batting cage? That's
I probably
what I need to know.
will.
Okay.
I will. And all the games, we love it. And then we leave tomorrow. We got here last night. We went to Tivoli Tavern for dinner, which is the best. And we're staying in the West Loop. And so, yeah, any chance to come here. I love Chicago. I always will. It always feels like home.
Did you have the burger?
No, I've never had the burger there, actually.
It's fantastic.
Oh, well, that's good
It's
to
huge.
know.
It is.
Yeah.
We had everything but the burger.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
So you also, you also have the podcast. Let's be honest.
Let's plug
I'm
everything.
pumping all of it right now.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a lot of when you started it, what made you want to differentiate yourself from everybody else?
Well, I think because I was on reality TV at such a young age, I always felt like my voice and my life was controlled to a certain degree. So for me, having a podcast and being able to finally allow people to see the real me was kind of my motivation for it. And, with 3 young kids, just being able to do anything from my house is ideal. Not having to travel for work is huge for me. So working on that work-life balance.
Yeah. How do they look on the podcast front? Are they budding podcasters?
They came on an episode, so actually, that's how everyone knows they're huge PCA fans, because Camden, my oldest, I asked everyone what they're grateful for, and he said PCA, and it went viral on TikTok.
Okay, that's great.
I know. So yeah, that's how we're here. Here we are from the podcast because of Camden.
All right, well, maybe PCA will be grateful to have him in attendance today, and maybe he'll go bridge, because we've seen him in some electric performances already this season, and we're grateful for having you stop by, Kristin. Appreciate the time, and best of luck out there on that first pitch.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for
Throw it from the mound,
Appreciate that, you guys.
and don't bounce it. No pressure. No pressure
crossed.
at all.
Thank
Your arm.
you.